Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Toy Foolery Show. I'm your host, Toy Leezy, and today we're checking out the Hasbro Dracula. Let's see if this toy is worth the money. Probably a mark anyway. And here is Marvel's Dracula. Another Strange Tales action figure. Let's see how it stacks up. I'm not familiar with the Dracula character in the Marvel mythos. Obviously, everyone knows the king of vampires. But let's see how this guy stacks up. But before we do that, please hit the like and subscribe. Join the full force. Right now, we're 115 strong, but growing every day. And I appreciate you guys. But let's see if this box is better than your mom. On the front, we get the Strange Tales logo, and as well as the Blackheart Build-A-Figure in the upper right corner. And then we get a photo of Dracula on the side. It looks really cool. Same photo on the back, and the same photo on the other side. We get a blurb about Dracula on the back, and that's it. I don't understand. I just like more than one photo. These characters have been in Marvel. They're not new characters. They've been in Marvel for decades at this point. Please use more than one photo. Yes, there's a really cool photo. Don't have to use it 3 times. Find another cool photo, Hasbro. Horrible box. I do love the Strange Tales logo, but unlike with Brother Voodoo or Lilith, it doesn't actually blend in with this character, so it's not even a highlight. It's just a nice logo to have on the box. Just give me something. Give me something. Anyway, let's check out.
Oh, what's in the box?
And I'm 100% sure that Dracula's pale white skin is washing out my photo, my video, but oh well, what can I do about that? Anyway, in the box, we get Dracula's sword. Looks really cool. We get an alternate head for Dracula. Also looks really cool. And we get 2 fists for him. Punchy. And then we get Blackheart's left arm and hand. So the accessories not too bad for this set. Better than Lilith, better than Hellstrom. He gets the alternate head as well as 2 fists and a sword. Makes it worthwhile. I'm not sure if Dracula is supposed to have any kind of magic effects, but just from the way the character looks, he looks more like a soldier, so the sword and the fist look more fitting. And they gave me an alt head for his angry face. I don't know why Hasbro has been putting alt heads on the body in the box. The same thing happened with the Kingpin, but oh well. Let's check out the design on this guy. I really do like the design of this Dracula. And if this thing will focus. Don't focus on my hands. But I really do like the design of the character. The angry face looks a little but with his regular face, he looks really cool. And then I love the fact that it looks like a faux leather armor or a armored plate on his body, as well as his torso, as well as the tattered cape on the back. And I do love the color scheme of this guy. This is actually a really cool looking action figure. It'll definitely pop on your shelf. Definitely something that you might want to switch out with like a Deadpool head or someone else who has those colors and might want to paint the upper torso to just be red. Just something that I'm thinking of, just because I love the way the color scheme fits on this character. So any character that is supposed to be black and red, this is a cool alt body for them. Let's do a close-up on his face and his armor though. So as you can see, his angry face has some really cool detail in the forehead. There we go. Some really cool detail on the forehead. It makes it, you can see him frowning, which is really cool. the really good detail in the fangs and the mouth. And then his armor, this looks spectacular. If you look all over, it just looks really good all around. And like I said, faux leather or a fake metal armor, it looks really good. And the small detail in the ridges that are in his boots and everything just makes this really stand out. And it's actually a really good looking figure. Like I said, just from even without the close-up, you can see how the red and the black pop on this character, and it makes it stand out. It's more of a off black, but it still looks really good. Let's see if this guy can squat. And Dracula, unlike his brother Voodoo, does not have a removable cape, so his cape is going to hinder some of his motion, but he can get 90-ish. The cape is stopping him from getting it. He does have an upper bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, or is that single jointed? It's a single jointed elbow. Interesting. I guess it's because of the armor. Single jointed elbow. He has a rocker in the torso that gives him twists, but that doesn't help him any because of the way the armor is shaped. So he can turn left to right, but he cannot bend down. He does not have a waist swivel, which I don't know why. Boot swivel. He has upper thigh cut. Does he have a boot cut? He does not. Oh, wow. This guy is straight up armor, and I guess it's a design choice. Can he squat? No, not with the way he's built. He could get into his legs and get in a squatting position, but the way his cape is, he will not squat. Can he superhero land? Absolutely not. I'm not even going to attempt it because I can see already that he is going to be hindered by his cape. He does not have any real torso articulation, and while his legs are decent enough, he only has the thigh cut. Are his knees double jointed? He does have double jointed knees though. Oh, and that's cool. The way they did the armor pokes out from either side of the knee. So that's actually decent. So I do like the design on the knee, but they made this an armor and a piece of armor. So they did not give him any boot cuts. It only has the thigh cut, the bicep cut, single jointed elbow, double jointed knee. Articulation on this, like I said, I'm not familiar with the character, but I assume that he's as agile as many vampires, and I would assume that he could, do a superhero landing. So a little disappointing. Let's talk money. Dracula is $24, and therefore he is the same price as everyone else in the wave. These guys are not on discount yet. These came out at the very beginning of October, and I think they came in out at the right time because obviously you're looking at a Halloween themed kind of toy, but I'm a little wary on some of these toys. Dracula is not so bad. He has a decent amount of accessories, but he doesn't have any articulation, which is a no-go for me. But let's get you guys out of here. Let's wrap this up and get you to the next video. Dracula's box is trash. Looks like something like Toy Lynn would have made. My niece that I believe is 7 years old, but really is 9. For the design, Dracula actually looks really cool. Definitely one of the better things. Definitely get kicked off it. For his ability to move, he is complete trash, straight doo-doo. I don't even understand why you would put this out. He is just a case around the body. And as for the price, he's $24 like every other toy in this wave. And ladies and gentlemen, definitely not worth the money. And for the final score, we're giving Dracula a 5. He looks great and the design is really cool, but he is limited in his ability to move and he's really excessive. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out. I'll catch you in the next toy review. Peace.